Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And I just wanted to start the video before picking up because, man, look, that sunrise right across the whole darn sky. Sure looking good. Anyway, now we've seen that, let's get on with the loading. We're doing kind of a cab over Monday here. We haven't done one in a long time. And we're in a truck that I haven't driven in a long time, since 153 beta, and maybe a little before. It's the white Freightliner Powerliner from, who are those guys again? Rush Hour 109. I like this truck. It's really one of my favorite cab overs. So let's get this turned off and loaded with milk. We don't get turned around because of my parking choices, so we're going to have to drive on out through the almond farm, I guess. Yeah, that sky brightened up pretty quick. And we got well, of course, you can see we have a triple food tanker on here, Kings County. And I got the Kings County mod in, so that's my home garage too. And yeah, looking good. We'll take a look more in depth when we get into the light. Now, what we're doing, we are in Barstow, so better look at the map. Or not Barstow, we're going to Barstow from Modesto. And the reason is that Kings County, it's a real outfit. And they're from, I believe it's Tulare. Or if you saw it spelled, you'd say Tulare, but I think it's Tulare. And it would be down here somewhere, right in around here. In Kings County, out of Tulare is, it's a famous company. People in the Discord and who follow on YouTube know quite a bit about it. And one of them, his father even drove for this company in a white Freightliner. So it's a real deal, and we're just reliving it here. So then they had a lot of A trains. We've got a triple on here, which I believe is a C train. Yeah, we're doing something a little different. We got ourselves a 13 speed today, and because of California, 355 gears should be plenty. We'll just keep on driving here in this hidden road. Till we get out of here, we got to go out through the almond farm. See, we just passed the sign on the left. There was Calamundo. Here, I'm trying to split the low range. Oh, man. Give him a 13 speed or a 10 speed, and he's all messed up because... So I drove in real life, but, man, I just love 18 speeds. Like, what I really liked one. So, anyway... Now we can turn left here. It just kind of sneaks up on you. I think that'll save us a little time. We got a juke and jive now, don't we? Oh, yeah. Well, that should be fine. These little trailers follow along real nicely. So we should be able to go up this middle row here to get out into the main yard. Very little trouble. Autonomous tractor there. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. Oops. And then a big pile of almonds. Boy, really hard to see what's going on out here. It's so gloomy.
Turn left.
I think we're supposed to turn left right here. Yeah, there it is. Wow, is it ever gloomy? I should check. We got to turn up the brightness on the game. Oops, off the road. Or we just wait. Oh, the other day I was complaining about the being dark all the time, and maybe it's because I have my dark brightness turned down. It's got to be it. Yeah, I just cannot see the road. Let's have a look at that setting. Something goofy here. Let's see. That would be options. Gameplay. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe... Oh. Maybe it's graphics for brightness. For brightness, yeah. Let's just turn it up to normal. All right, around there. All right. Apply that. Jump back in and see what it looks like. Ooh, that screen looks brighter already. It's a little better. Okay, let's try this for a bit. This guy go here in case we end up pulling out. Oh, here comes a truck. Shoot. I think we better just hang out here for a second. I think we would have been okay. Oh, it's Kings County. Look at that. So we got the 3406B in it. Wanted to see how it sounded inside with the without one of the interior and effect packs. Should be out here with that sun like that. Looks good.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Another Kings County truck. Didn't have a matching trailer on. That's not good. Yeah, it just doesn't sound the same without the
After 100 yards, turn
interior and effect pack. Cool old truck though. They did a nice job of it. And
Turn left.
oh, I can't remember who made the comment, but somebody commented on the video from the Hater Built, and it was saying he really wanted to drive it with the old dash and couldn't because the barometer acts like a manifold pressure gauge, which it does. And in quite a few trucks, it's not just the Hater Built. It's really unfortunate. The guys don't... Like, there's so many mods that do have it, right? And have it set up as the pyrometer. Measures the exhaust temperature at the turbo. Make sure you're not overcooking it. Because if you're really lugging it hard, you're pouring the fuel to it. A lot of throttle application in lugging it hard on a hill, and the RPMs aren't up enough to move all that air through the system. You are gonna, oh geez, you're gonna fry something out, burn out the bearings in it or something. They are oil cooled, and they have quite a big like on these trucks compared to if you've seen a turbo on a car, and the oil line feeds the turbo. It feeds the shaft and bearings that the turbo spins on, the impellers spin on.
50 yards, turn right.
And on the semis, boy, it's a big line.
Turn right.
See the size of the return line, it's like an inch around or so, maybe more. To funnel all that oil just goes back into the oil pan. But anyway, yeah, it's interesting. And it's kind of neat to have one on the truck because you can see if you've got to, you know, maybe you got to get the RPMs up a bit. Maybe you're lugging it a bit too much. Get down, shift down some gears and get the RPMs up and less throttle application. Try and cool it off. It's kind of fun when you know, you have to drive like for real. So it's that the two lower gauges left of the steering wheel. It's the one closest to the steering wheel. And you can see it's getting up around halfway, which is just fine. Not doing anything wrong here. Yeah, but lugging them with a high amount of fuel delivery and puts a lot of fuel in. And if the air isn't going through if the RPM's not up, you're not moving as much air through the turbo. And same with exhaust, it's not flowing through as quickly. It's hanging about in there, getting hot. And John Ruta's W900 is the best dash to mess around with that if you want to drive it realistically. As you'll see, the bottom two right gauges on the full dash panel when you use it. They both have a red light on them. It tells you when you hit the limit. And the turbo, the boost gauge goes off real easy on it. So it kind of teaches you a bit about driving with your head a bit and not your foot. Sort of neat. Anyway, this is a cool looking oil rig. Let's try to drive by, see what we get. What? That was it? Try that again. Well, that's better. Oh, it's getting real far away. Should look at the map and see where we are, if we're anywhere around where Tulare is. What's a sign say? Hey, maybe it would be a sign. Oh, Baker says Kings County. It just Kings Canyon. Oh, okay. Cool. Tulum. Wow, let's look at the map. Oh, yeah, a little further. Okay, so we're let's see. Yeah, that's cool. Keep looking for those signs. But thanks to Whammer Jammer gave me quite a history lesson on the area, as did Jesse, and a few other folks who commented on it. And it was really interesting. So unfortunately, we don't have a roof cam going with this truck.
Keep left.
So watch out here. Dude with a hot rod up there, turning right. We got 70 something frames per second. Probably should have rebooted the computer. Boy, I did a big live stream on Sunday on FS22. And usually after I've got the thing tied up, I'll reboot the PC, and I didn't this time because getting on, I would like to get to bed. So I think by the time we get down to Barstow, it's going to look a little different than this. In fact, I think we go through Mojave on the way to Barstow. So let's see, get any signs along the way. This is probably about around Kings County country here. So a lot of dairy apparently, and That's a weird effect, that image going down that vent window pillar. One thing with this tanker and paint job, well, you can't quite tell. Look at all the mud flaps. Got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of, whoa, yikes, 6 sets of mud flaps. At least. That guy going slow up there. Cars all seem quite happy to follow him. I wonder if we could squeeze in here. If that, yeah, that guy slowed up when he saw the signal. Very nice. Merle Haggard Drive, so Bakersfield. Well past Tulare. You know, I wonder how many roads there are. See, that's the thing. There's not a lot of the little roads in the map. Oh, another Kings County truck here. Who's in it? I can't read. Oh, can't read whose name I put on the door. Another Kings County. Who's on the door here? I can read it. I don't know if I made it somebody from the patrons or the donors or Discord or... Gotta redo them again. There's guys' names I have on there that have not been patrons or anything for a long time.
Keep right.
Ooh.
After 15 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Rosedale. So, what do we got after this? A left.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left.
Not real handy with this 13 speed just yet.
Turn left.
Grinding a lot of gears. What did I say? I have to, a bigger split between the gears, or a bigger ratio gap between the gears, because there's fewer of them. Got to, get the oh, jeez. Oh, heck. I need to be more patient and let the revs drop further and then stab the throttle a little harder. That's what I got to do. It's just, unfortunately, I have to think about it. Oh, that's too bad. Gotta make me think. Well, that's a recipe for disaster. But yeah, that's their actual paint job. It's pretty close to what one is like. Took quite a while to make the logo, the Kings County. The looks simple enough, but you can't find the font, so pretty much had to make it. You can't, you can't just find something that blows up to be okay and not look like, all fuzzy and pixely and... Oops, there I go, trying to split the low range again. Oh, I did it again right after saying it. Oh my God. Time for bed, dude. Hey, let's see if we can get a downshift here. Almost.
Go straight.
There we go. Watch the tachometer. Quit trying to do it by ear. Because I got my ear tuned to an 18-speed pace. And so I gotta look at the tach here and learn this one. That's always a bummer. It's fun when you know, when you're in tune with it and you're just driving and it's all just happening. Having to think about it, it's like hopping into a strange truck and going, oh, how do I drive this? But this is a great truck. So if I didn't get any light coming from a different angle, we could see some of the interior. We had it coming over our shoulder on the left here. We'd see the dash. But it's good. I started doing this truck, well actually, or skin rather, I finished it for a CLT 9000 from Rush Hour, but oh my God, it's just a mess. That truck is, unfortunately, whatever's going on, however they made the template, it's, you know, I got 2 skins out for it that work. That's it. We got a Alberta heavy haul that works, and we got a what was the other one? Flatbed Brothers. And those 2 skins are all that I can get to work because of where the lines go on the paint job. It's possible, but that's it. Skins where the line.
Keep right. After 15 yards, turn
Where the
right.
lines go through the center of the side panels, you're hooped. And where you would have the traditional teardrop on the front, each side of the grill, that whole area is
Go
just
straight.
off limits. Oh, that's going to change, and I didn't get down a gear. Yeah, it looks like a Picasso going across there. There's that A-pillar again. Look at this. I turn my head. It's like, hello, Las Vegas. Like, if that was lit up, it'd be quite a show. Left lane.
Go straight.
Boy,
Keep left. After. Turn left. Turn left.
gotta remember to get a photo here. Yeah. I really like pulling around the triples though, because they follow so well. If you want to pull long trailers and you want to just get used to the idea of the amount of space they take on the road, you know how much room you need to pull in and all that. It's a great trailer because they're really easy around town and cornering and stuff. Like here, like we'll look in the mirror, check the mirror, and see how well inside the corner, the stripes on the corner here we're going to be. That last trailer is going to come around here way inside of where we need to be. See that? By 4 or 5 feet. Like it's crazy. They just follow so well. So great trailer to be driving down the road, you know, getting used to the length and maneuvering in on the interstate. Like, how much room do I need to pull in on somebody or whatever? Real fun on the coast highway. All the corners. It's see that little herd of ducklings following along behind you? It's kind of cool. Okay, 98 miles to go. We got to make sure and get a photo. All the scenery up here. Look at this. Some of these hills in the background. that's CV there. Wow, that's quite a hill. Oops. Get my finger on the button. Yeah, I think that'll do. Get that out of the way. We got up there a railway tunnel or something. Get a view up there? Nope. See what that is. Yeah, it's a railway track. So our cargo weight is 55,115 there, and what is it down below? 55,125. Well, that's about as close as they ever get together. 10 pounds different. Once again, I seem to be off to the right on the truck. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, reset Toby. There we go. Dope. Trailer squeaking away. Oh boy. Yikes. Almost lost it there. Okay, that's boring. All that racket. Stutter. Another one. Yeah, poor old PC had a heck of a day today. Put it through its paces. Ooh. It'll be a good counterpoint, you know, and see how it behaves when we get the upgrade parts come in the mail. And then, once again, like the whole thing is a trickle down what's going to happen here. Because this motherboard in memory is going to go in the skinning PC, which would be great because I run out of memory on it all the time. Like I'll have a, you know, you're working on something that's giving you a lot of grief and stuff, you end up with a lot of things open, a lot of windows open, different drawings and segments and pieces of this and pieces of that, and samples and photos that you've taken and of the skin in the game and just all kinds of stuff. You end up with it all open, and I run out of memory all the time. Or I'll go to open something new and they'll say, nope, can't do it, you're out of memory. And I'll look, and all of a sudden you realize, you get out of your stupor and you look and you got just a ton of things open, and you go, oops, time to close it. And that's a bad thing to do. You know, like the PC is hand-me-down parts from a gaming PC. It's not like a business computer or a graphics design computer or anything. They've not really got the parts to do that kind of work. So the very best, the faster speed on the motherboard's chipset, and having 32 gigabit of RAM on it instead of 16 is going to help. Be nice to have a real, you know, whiz-bang computer built for the purpose, but I'm can't really afford to have two computer streams, like one set up for designing and one for gaming. Like I say, all the parts for the second PC are hand-me-down. Not really purpose-built. Every now and then, just to tease myself, you know, to just know how bad I got it, or what's out there potential. I'll look at reviews and specs for some of those Threadripper CPUs. Oh my God, it's just insane. They have so many core clocks and just so much they can do. It's just insane. You throw a whole bunch of stuff at it, it goes, eats it all up. And the GPU or the CPUs we need for gaming and stuff, you don't need that. And well, who could afford it? They're really, really expensive. They're business or commercial application stuff. So, you know, we look at a CPU and go, oh man, $300, $500, it's out of this world. Those guys look at a CPU and go, $5,000? Yeah, okay.
You have reached your destination.
That's kind of what I'm talking about here. But it's interesting just to check them out and just go, okay, let's see what can really happen. And would that ever be interesting? But I'm in the wrong life, I guess, for that kind of stuff. But that's the way it is. Watch that back trailer come in here. Even cut too wide there. Pretty wild. I really, really like the way these trailers work. And I used to, there's two options. One is, what is the, oh, we got the pallet jack in our way. What is it? This is, I like doing the pop version. That's what this is. So it's got fifth wheels and converters. If you can see under that second trailer, it's sitting on a fifth wheel, and that's a converter. And then the other ones are like, I don't know, I'm not familiar with them. It's like they don't come apart. Or if they do, it's difficult. I don't quite get it. But this version is slightly shorter. So if you're looking at the triple in your, when you're putting your trailer together, check the two of them. One just straight triple or whatever they call it, and the other one pup. And the pup one is slightly shorter, and just the one I prefer. Alrighty, well there we are. We did it. Yay us. Good times. And fun to get that out on the road. Fun to get the Kings County skin going again. Drive right through the heart of Kings County on the trip. Was pretty neat. And I guess a little shout out to Jesse and his dad. That's kind of cool. So as always, everybody, take care, and we'll catch you on the next one, and bye for now.